Hi students, welcome to BA 130. This is Introduction to Spanish Interpreting. This is section 71283, spring semester 2026. This is a 16-week class. This is asynchronous. We do not meet in person. My name is Instructor Lilian de la Torre, and I've been teaching at Santa Ana College since 2018. I see many familiar names, so thank you again for taking one of my classes. This semester, 2026, I'm only teaching BA 130 in three formats, three different sessions. Some of you have gotten in touch with me asking me if I recommend you take the 8-week course. I teach this 16-week course. Then in September, I'm teaching a 12-week course, and then in October, I'm teaching an 8-week course. It's all the same, but I do not recommend the 8-week fast-paced course to students that have never taken an 8-week class. Why? It is very fast-paced, and you're going to cover the exact same amount of material, but condensed in 8 weeks. So that means you have 2 modules per week. So if you haven't taken an 8-week course and this is your first class to the interpreting program, I highly recommend that you take either this class, stay in this class, or take the 12-week class coming up in September if you have an overload of courses and want to change. By all means, I do have a waiting list for this class, but let me know. You the first my first priority for you to get in touch with me is here, where in the inbox, for those of you that are new to Canvas. Now, Canvas is very user-friendly. I recommend that all of you download the Canvas app on your smart devices. You just have to go either to the App Store or to your whatever you purchase your apps, and it's free. You download, you just look for the Canvas student app, and then when you're going to scroll down, you're just going to find, as soon as you start writing Santa Ana, there will be a scroll down options, and you will see Santa Ana. Just select it and log in just like you would log in for self-service with your username and your password, and there all your courses are going to appear on your screen. So highly recommend that you have that. But here in this very quick welcome, I'm only going to explain some of the user options here that you have in the navigation panel. This is just the desktop version, and be mindful that in the app it looks very different. So some of the most important things for me is that you click on announcements, because every week I'm going to have an announcement. When the class starts, you'll go here on your where this video is posted to the welcome announcement for the week, and then it's going to have some links to take you to the modules. But here also at the bottom, you can go to the start here, where you will see all the student resources and then your modules. For those that are new to Canvas, module is what we called for weeks. So a module is equivalent to a week. And here again, more resources for you as a student, because we have many resources and we encourage you to take advantage of them. Here's my contact information, but again, I prefer to be inbox here. So for BA 130, our course description, you're going to find everything related to the deadlines and the topics here in the syllabus. And please watch the syllabus review, the syllabus video, because you will have a syllabus quiz due in the second week. So on that one, I go over the topics and the dates and the drop dates and add dates for this class. But here I'm just going to very quickly just tell you what to look for, where are the most important sections here. The course description, for those that are new, some of you, welcome, are taking this for the certificate program, others are taking it for the associate program, and also others are taking it just as an option for exploring careers, and I have a lot of students that do that. Our course is part of the online community college. We have to meet a very rigorous process because they only take very high quality online courses, but we need to meet a lot of requirements to be able to do that. So what does that mean? You're going to see students in the class that are residents of various parts of California, not just Orange County. So that is because they added the course more than likely through the online community college. And one of the requirements to be part of an online community college is to have to be consider a high quality online program. And that is why we require mandatory student to student interaction and mandatory teacher to student interaction. So that's why you have discussions. So my pet peeve is to have students that do not participate in discussions. The topics that we're trying to do, current events related to the Latino population or Spanish speaking population, or to interpreting and translations. And I'm going to use the terms interchangeably, even though they're not the same thing. So here again, discussions, you're going to see them in your module, and I'm going to go over one module right now. So this is your navigation panel. The home page is where the student learning's outcomes are, the course description, announcements, very important. Announcements are going to be popping here every week, and I include a podcast because I go over your assignments. So very important for you to listen to it. Syllabus is here for you, no surprises. You have all the deadlines there for your quizzes and for your final exam, and I have another video just explaining the syllabus. Modules, you can either click here to go to your modules, or you can click here and it will take you to the modules. Your assignments are in the modules, but if you need to look up for something, you also can do that here. Discussions are in the modules, but if you need to look up a discussion here, quiz is the same. Your grades, when you click on your grades, it's going to tell you what you're missing, what is it that you submitted, and what it's due. Attendance, I take weekly attendance based on your participation in the discussion. So if you did not participate in the discussion, you will not get attendance marked. People, this is for you to see who's in the class. Pages, it organizes all your pages and also the pages here in Canvas. NetTutor, if you have, this is free, and you can find more information here in the announcements. NetTutor is run by a third party, and those are the tutoring sessions that you have available. Maybe you want to have them checked, something that you submitted in English or something that you submitted in Spanish. Tech Connect Zoom is, even though this is an asynchronous class, we do meet, and I do have office hours because I review the final exam with the students. I open various sessions for you. It's optional for you to pop in and ask questions, and we review the final exam questions. So for the next one, for studio, here you can come and record audio, or you can record a video. Sometimes I ask the students to think out of the box. So if you would like to record audio or a video, very easy to do so here in studio. And you can upload from there to your assignments or to your discussions. Office 365, please, if you do not have Word, and this includes all the suite of Office 365, they are free for our students. You can download them here, or you can go to self-service, enter your username and password so that you're able to download them for free. The reason is because for the translations that you will be doing them, I require you to submit them in Word. So like 99% of the submissions, you're going to be submitting them in Word. Mac is not compatible to Canvas. So if you submit pages that you did in Mac, all I'm going to see is a blank screen, and that happens every semester. So please make sure that you download ASAP when the class starts the first week, Office 365. And that way you have Word document. Again, very simple, just go in self-service and follow the instructions, or you could also take you from here. Here you're just going to have access to the other services that we have here. The library, very important. They have a lot of online services here. A big blue button in case you need to communicate with someone. This is like our internal chat. And this is all the navigation options that you have here. Now, in your modules, you're going to be looking at the assignments. Now, very mindful, please, that you know that the due date is not the same as the open until date. Okay, so the due date, I'm going to show you module 1. So the due date here, we start February 9th, and all assignments are due on the following Sunday. In this case, it's February 15th. Now, when you open this assignment, it's going to say that it's due on February 15, but I'm also going to leave it open for 1 week so I can go ahead and grade them. So just go by the due date that you're going to see in your module. Okay, so your module is going to have under your assignment the due date for that assignment. Okay, so I sometimes have students that submit late, because the assignment remains open for an extra week, so I can go ahead and grade them. But I deduct points because they did not meet the deadline of submitting. And in this case, this is module 1. You're going to have anywhere from 2 to 3 assignments per week, and you do require a great amount of investment in terms of your study time for this course, and for any course that it's this many units. So here we're going to start with the introduction to the concepts. And you're gonna follow, please, start from the top. The introduction is gonna tell you what our goals are for that particular module, and then the video lecture. Sometimes you're gonna have one, sometimes you're gonna have two. In this case, you have your introduction to the modes of interpreting, and then the review of the syllabus, because you do have a syllabus quiz on week 2. And key concepts. This is a zero text cost book class. You're not required to purchase a textbook, but we do give you links and we give you resources, online resources, handouts, so that you can have information related to this course. So this is how we're going to teach you some of the concepts, but we do not require to purchase a book. There are some books that I'm going to recommend, but they're optional, okay? So here, the assignments for your particular module. In this case, you have class exercise 1, which is going to take you to a Google Doc, and you're going to fill out a slideshow that I have there. You're going to select one slide for each person, and then you're going to do your answers, but then you have to come back here and you're going to complete it in Canvas. You have your discussion. Okay, and then mandatory profile photo. Please upload a photo right here in your account. Click on it, and then it's very easy to upload your photo there. Why? Because this is an online class, asynchronous, and this is a way for us to put a face to your colleagues. Okay. The study guide for the syllabus quiz. I give you all the questions that are going to be in the quiz, so please make sure that you review that, and then a summary of your module. So you're only going to be able to see what's open. You're not going to be able to see the other modules because I open one module per week. So this concludes our welcome video, just very fast presentation on the main sections here in Canvas. Please make sure that you review our course description and our learning outcomes. This is our goal by the end of the class. We want you to accomplish all these learning outcomes and more, of course. Again, thank you so much for taking this class, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you virtually. Thank you.